Yo, this Queenzflip, man. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Salute to all the subscribers. Salute to all the Patreon members. First and foremost, I want to thank you all for supporting Flip the Script and helping us get to this milestone, 178,000 subscribers. We're about to hit 179,000, and it's very important that you guys subscribe and keep watching and stay tuned for what we got coming up next. I want to take the time out to send my condolences to everybody, all the family members, or all the people who lost their family members due to the VC backwards pandemic. I send my condolences. Moment of silence for your family. My grandmother has been in the hospital for about a month with the VC backwards, and I came on YouTube and I talk about it and talk about the things, because as you know, I had a bad cough, but I had a cough for a long time, but it got worse, and I didn't really know how to deal with the situation. I take the blame because, like I said, I flew them to Barcelona. My grandmother, my aunt, my uncle, a lot of people, a couple of people in my family got it, and so it was on my mind. So I would come and talk to you guys. I would vent to you guys, and what I found out, because I wasn't sure what was going on. If you follow it, the Young Chop, the Trav, the Gilly, all these were doing major numbers. Then when Mano and I went live together, we was talking Mano, and we was talking about me having Roni. And then that didn't get flagged. But then when we said the word, when we said VC backwards, when we said the actual word, YouTube shadow banned me. Now, shadow ban is just something that where your content won't go out to all your subscribers or all your, in the notifications. A lot of people would not get in my content. A lot of people would not get in the notifications. They said they had to search it. And I was confused because I'm like, yo, what's going on? I didn't do anything wrong. I followed the rules. All I was doing was talking about what I was taking. Also, I would show vitamins and stuff like that of what I was taking. And I was just confused. And then lost, thinking like, what's going on? I'm like, yo, Flip, what's up? I saw a video, of the YouTube CEO, Miss Susan, and she did a video on CNN, and she stated that if you talk about things like certain vitamins and turmeric and these things, if the World Health Organization do not sanction these methods or these home remedies, they will remove your video. And also, if you keep talking about, if you have a bigger channel, what I found out is that they take off your notifications. So half of you that turn your notifications on wouldn't get it because I spent so much time talking about it. And the only reason I talked about it was because my grandma was going through something. And I understand they don't want you painting a narrative that they don't want you to paint. It's the system. We know what's going on. But what I want to tell you people is that don't give up and pay attention to what's going on and pay attention to what I say. You don't have to fight every battle in order to win the war. I repeat, you don't have to fight every battle in order to win the war. A lot of people are like, yo, Flip, you're not doing justice. You're not doing the right things because you're not spreading the message. But at the same time, I'm under these people's platform. They got policies that they're changing all the time. And I refuse to let this channel that we work so hard to build up go down. You don't have to fight every battle to win the war. I'm not going to go against it and just say, yeah, do this, do that, and get the channel flag. It don't make sense. That's not a smart business move. Sometimes people would encourage you to do things that may be good for them, but not good for you. And that's the problem. We got to use this. We got two of these and one of these. These tools to listen and understand and be able to dissect what's going on. So I'm going to let everybody know, my My I'm gonna just pay attention to my Instagram, pay attention to my Vimeo, Periscope. Just pay attention to these things, and I'm going to talk more about it. But on YouTube, I have to follow the rules. It's a lot of things that we can't do. I can't do anymore on YouTube. There's a lot of things I can't do that I would love to do, but I can't do it. We got these big rules. We got this list of rules, and the policies change 24/7. So I don't want you to think that I'm doing our people any injustice. But I want you to understand that as a businessman, we have to move smarter. We don't have to go into every battle also. We don't have to do that. We got to use this strategy. That wins the most battles when you have a strategy, when you have a plan together. So I want to just let people know that. I also want to let people know that if your notifications is off, please go and turn that bell on. A lot of people have been saying, yo, Flip, I didn't get it. Like I said, one day I had 4,000 people in my live that day. And also in that day, I told them about my grandmother having VC backwards, and she's been in the hospital for a month. And I've been talking about, I was showing different stuff, and then it just went down. So I have to be mindful and careful of what I do on this channel. But if your notifications is off, please go turn them back on. Go check, turn them back on. And I want you to talk to me in the comments. Flip, you right. Flip, what's going on? I need to understand if you guys see this, because like I said, I was always against the whole conspiracy and different things like that. I never wanted to believe these things people say, but now I'm seeing it firsthand. And I'm not accusing anybody of anything. Let me be careful what I said. You can't say certain things, but what I will say is this. Everything that glitter is not gold. And in this world, in today's society, you got to be very mindful of what you do, how you do it. Because there's certain things put in place to keep you in a certain bubble. And they're watching. And when they go to sleep at night, that's when you slowly start to move the bubble to the hill. And each day you move, or each day you pick at it, until you finally find a way out the bubble. And that's my opinion on what's going on. But turn your notifications on, subscribe. A lot more content will be coming your way, man. And I want to thank everybody for their support. It's very important to me that I thank you guys for the support, especially in a time like this, man. Times like this is just crazy, man. Make sure you stay home. Make sure you're quarantined. Make sure you wash your hands. Make sure you wear masks. It's a law now. Just abide by the rules so we can keep each other safe. A lot of people have their reasonings. I'm not here to get in the back and forth. This is just my opinion. My reasonings, I definitely would like to go back and forth in the comments, but in this video, I would not. Wash your hands, wear your mask, and social distancing. But other than that, everything is definitely good, man. We're moving in the right direction. Grandma's moving in the right trajectory. And I just want to thank you for the support. I also want to touch on a couple of other things. I was on the phone today. Actually, I saw my brother today, Leek Moss and King Erna. Shout out to those two dudes. Saw him today. Good seeing him. And Leek Moss told me something. And this is really off the script. This is really off topic. But Leek Moss is like, these two bloggers, that are blogging on YouTube, they're mad at me because I won't get at you. And he said to me, yo, Flip, I had to tell him, I had to say that, Flip ain't do nothing to me. He shows me honor. A lot of relationships can't be forced. They're earned. They come together, and then you build together. I've never in my life had to talk about anybody behind their back. And the reason why I won't mention you guys' names, you guys know who you are. You know what I mean? People probably feel like I came in their lanes and all that. There's no beef. But I will say this. I only mention people names that's actually been around me. Like if I seen you face to face and then you had an issue and then say nothing, I take that personal. Have you ever noticed that when people are around you, right? Everything is cool. And if 1 minute you fall out with them, they say a whole bunch of things that, like, man, you was thinking about that. You was thinking that about me the whole time, and it's okay. It's because I'm getting to a point. I have a lot of youth that's watching me, and I want to get to the point. These things happen. I get mad. Queenzflip get mad at when people are around me when I see them. When you came in my presence before, and you could say certain things about me, I get a little offended. It's the ego, pride. I don't know, but that's what triggers me. Because you could have just said it to me. You could have had a conversation, and you didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? But people who I never met, if you talk about me, I don't mind. I don't know you. I wish the best. We just all need to get along, and we all need to get along and focus on ourselves. To hear that and to see the proof of this man showing me that these brothers, fellow YouTubers are saying these things like, "Why you not getting that Queenzflip?" It's kind of disappointing because I never talked about these guys, and I don't have any issue. And I'm not gonna stay on the subject long. My message to them or to any YouTuber is that this YouTube is a big community for everyone to get money. YouTube is a big platform for everyone to get money and to talk about things. Any relationships that I have built, I have done a lot of work behind the scenes, and I have been there to help people go to the next level. That's what I do. So when these people are loyal to me, it's because of what I offered without any compensation and just off the strength of love. You know what I mean? I never allow anybody, whether it's comments or people, and also your surroundings. Let me just say this surrounding. I surround myself with good people. My wife, Ebach, Basco, G Money, anybody, Sketch. They're honest with me. I can get mad, throw everything around like a Flip, chill. Like, this is how we feel, Flip. And I get mad. No, no, no. That's what people need around them. And listen what I'm saying, because I want to talk to the kids. You need that around you. If don't have anybody around you in your circle that would have you do something that they wouldn't do themselves. Think about it. Don't have somebody around you that have you do something that may put you in troubles or in harm's way. They don't mean nothing no good for you. You have to worry about yourself in order to move forward. You have to worry about yourself and stay focused to yourself in order to do what's best for you. A lot of people, you know, they when they come into your circle, because they may not like a person, they will try to egg you on and diss that person. Like, you should say this, you should say that. In your mind, you're like, man, I'm done. I don't want to talk about that. Sometimes you need people in your circle to be like, nah, man, let's focus on that. Let's focus on this. Let's focus on that. So to those brothers out there, I have no issue with you. I love you. You're my brothers. I wish the best for you and your platforms. Everybody. I just have to say this because I would not say your name and I wouldn't have a conversation with you. But I would give you advice is that if we focus on ourselves instead of focusing on how others react to us or interact with us, we'll be better off. You know what I mean? I focus on the greater prize, and the greater prize is to stay focused, to get the bag, because I want to be able to provide a platform for everybody to eat. Honestly, I want to be able to take this meteorologist and put it in the dictionary and take the meteorologist to a whole nother level. I have so much works behind the scenes that I'm doing, and I want to do that to bring brothers together. You know what I mean? I don't want to destroy, I'd rather build. You know what I'm saying? And I am guilty of doing certain things, of entertaining nonsense and being involved. I am. I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? Because today this kid wrote me, he's like 60 years old. He said, "Yo, I watch your YouTube Flip, but when I watch your live, sometimes you be tripping. Why do you get triggered so easily?" And I had to explain to him, like, I only get triggered if the person been around me. I only get triggered if they're aware of my presence now, and I'm aware of theirs, because we could have conversations behind the scenes. And that's just a thing that I got to work on. I'm not perfect, but I have to set an example for the youths. And we just got to come together, make sure that we come together. And I want to take this mediaologist movement to a whole another level. I'm doing a lot behind the scenes. Like, Flip, I'm doing a lot behind the scenes. It's very important, man. Yeah. So, and in order for me to take it to another level, I need credible journalists, credible people, that can jack the word and that can help to, because a mediaologist is not me alone. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that we need to watch and pay attention to. There's a lot of people out here that we need to support. So thank you for subscribing. Turn your notifications on. This Queenzflip, and I'm out of here. Queens.